Hey everyone, this is Dakota Frandsen. Alright, I'm sorry, my head's a little out of place right now, but I want to thank you all for checking out my new channel. Those of you new and old, people that have been there since the beginning, since I started my whole little adventure. I wanted to thank you all real quick before I get started. Sorry, allergies. Alright, the purpose of this video, I wanted to talk about a new project that I am tied to at the moment. I know I keep looking down at my computer screen pulled up, and just so I can make sure I can get all the information right. But anyway, there is a new project I am working on right now that I and everybody else who is currently working on helping bring this together. I believe there's over 1,300 of us trying to help with this so far, and we're going to need a lot more. We're going to need a lot of help in order to help this come true. Not too long ago, I made an announcement that I would start going into films. I would try to help bring together independent film projects, do a little something to help get my name out there. So far, there are 3 films under my name. There's a few more details being worked out to potentially add more to that list, but that's another discussion for another time. The first film is a Bill Nye the Science Guy documentary. There is a Holocaust documentary that focuses on the filmmaker's grandmother who survived Auschwitz and tried to use her experiences to help promote, tolerance, being accepting of one another, things like that. There's more information about those films and where you can go to find out information directly from the filmmaker teams by going onto website. You can go onto my website, check it out. Just look at my Empire Films. You should be able to check out information for those two. The third film I want to talk about for this video is called Gray Fear. Gray Fear. I had to say it twice because for some reason people don't understand me when I talk. Gray Fear is a independent horror crime type film that an Australian film company is helping put together. I happened to catch a glimpse of a casting call for this film. Thought it would be kind of fun just to try it out. Didn't think anything would happen of it. And I'm actually in the running for the lead character. Now, I won't actually find out if I get to actually be in this movie until the middle of March. And some of you may know that I also have a big trip to Europe coming up around that time frame, so March is going to be a very busy month for me, as well as an radio interview. But in regards to Gray Fear, if I do not get this part in the movie, my name will be attached to the credits, and that's going to be where I have the bragging rights for all 3 films I mentioned. Now, regardless of whether or not I get this part, I really would like to, but I would also just like to help this part. This movie it could be very intense, very suspenseful. It could actually be one hell of a film, and I would like to see how this turns out if everything works out. So I wanted to make this video to try to help explain the film a bit more and try to explain what me and everyone else on this project would like from you. There is a Kickstarter campaign, which a link will be provided in the description depending on what format you're watching this video on, as well as another little summary of this video. The Kickstarter campaign right now has only raised, I'm looking right here, out of 82 people that have signed up, me included, to back this project, we have only raised $2,408 out, at the time of making this video, of course, out of the $386,796 needed. At this rate, we're going to have a hard time putting this film together. Now, the currencies I mentioned are in US dollars. In Australian dollars, the total project is going to need $550,000 in order to help make this come to life. I would like to really help these guys. This project sounds like it could be really fun. I'm glad to be a part of it, even if my name only ends up in the credits. Now, of course, if you're going to want to help fund a film, what's it going to be about? Alright? So I'm going to read off a bit of information from the page's Kickstarter, so that way you can get a better idea. And like I said, just click on the link in the description and you can see all of this for yourself and more. Let's see here, right here. First part of the Kickstarter description is basically explaining that the film team is having issues trying to get this put together, and the only legitimate and the only way they've been able to make the arrangements in order to potentially help get this project together was through crowdfunding, hence the Kickstarter campaign. Now, the actual plot of the film is this. I'm going to read it off exactly as it says on the Kickstarter. It says here, Great Fear follows a close group of pro surfers searching for an adventure off the beaten track as they fly into a cluster of islands in the South Pacific. Unbeknownst to several members of the group, 4 of them are deadly killers and thieves. Once on the island, they carry out an armed diamond robbery and an all-out massacre at the Purple Haze Club. Using their vacation as surfers as a cover, they discovered a secluded break, and once in the water, a shout of great white sharks that began to ravage through the stranded group. Now they must endure unimaginable horror in an epic battle to survive, if they are to even make it out of the water alive, while panic and betrayal begins to spread among the group members. Now that sounds like it'd be pretty intense. Initially, I only knew about the pro surfers getting eaten by sharks. That's all I knew when I first signed up for this film. But the more that they put out new projects, the more that they show, the more that they put out about this film, the more that they reveal about what's going on, I honestly get more and more excited to see how this turns out. The director himself is wanting to make this into one of the most brutal, hardcore films ever. So, but like I said, that actually sounds like a lot of the film is going to be having a kind of a 1970s style to it, so that'd be interesting to see how that turns out. So, like I said, go ahead and check that out. There's going to be more information about the film. Plus, of course, with every good Kickstarter, there's lots and lots of rewards. You can see, like right here, you can pledge about $3. You can get an exclusive pledge for Renee Summerfield fans. For those who don't know, Renee Summerfield is a very gorgeous, a very sexy model who's playing a supportive role as Fleur Eaton in this movie. You can check out special. I'm sorry, I'm brain fart. It's essentially something they tossed in just for her fans, and a special video that would be of Renee herself trying to thank everybody. $15 or $11 in US. You just want to chip in. You'll get your name mentioned in a special video. $25 by $18. So it looks like this one's all gone, but a production diary and membership to the Purple Haze Lounge, which will give you a 360-degree views of behind-the-scenes footage. Really? Sounds like the characters that they're auditioning for are going to kill everybody. You really want to get new members? Just kidding. Let's see, $20 by $18, you get a limited edition shark cap plus production diary, plus the membership with the behind the scenes footage, plus digital posters, digital postcards, and a special mention in the thank you video. We get handwritten postcards. We've got limited edition t-shirts. We got art prints that are frameable. We got a page from the script of anybody of your choice that will be personally autographed, so good chance you can probably get an autograph from me, just saying. Or if you get one of my books and happen to meet me, I'm more than happy to autograph, just saying. We got awesome VHS copies of the tape, so definitely retro 1970s. We'll get us a signed Grey Fear poster. They'll be autographed by the director and several members of the cast. We'll get freaking 12-inch vinyl record soundtrack. Plus we'll get there's a voice reading, you'll get wardrobe. If you go over you can get exclusive wardrobe as worn by the characters. Probably not a good idea for me. You can get prosthetics from the set. You can get surfboards. These are all above the. Oh my head! I can't focus tonight. Above the $1,000 range. $5,000 you can get product placement. You can get an associate, you get producer credit. You can get and there's also a non-speaking role where you'll get to be shot. You'll have to provide your own travel and accommodation to and from, while the producers and filmmakers help settle the on-set experience. So a lot of cool rewards on this project. This project itself could actually be really amazing, but we need to get this film put together. We have, let's say, 26 days to go. We need help. My name is already on the credit. In fact, they already said, ask the director. Ask. Right now, at the time of making this video, those of us who made it to the round 2 are still waiting to hear what's going to go on. We're not going to hear for about another month, which sounds like when this is just after this Kickstarter ends. So please help us out. Pretty please. Like I said, check out the link. It's in the description. Plus, you can check out a bunch of other links to a bunch of my crap and get to know some of my news, but please do help out this project, please. Thank you, and goodbye.